Hey guys, so today we're going to start breaking down these characters here. I already did my video breaking down the Goku and Frieza because they did post their entire kit online. So we're able to take a look at that in advance here. But let's just get this straight. There are 6 new characters on this one banner for part 1 of 5th anniversary. 6. We got 4 Sparkings and we got 2 EXs, Champa and Vados. And then of course the bottom right characters, those 2 are free. That's ridiculous. 8 new characters for part 1, 6 are summonable. This is just part 1. This is part 1. This reminds me of like part 1 of 2020 Legends Festival where we got Purple UI Goku, Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo all on the same banner. But this is better, I think. 'Cause we're getting the 2 free units. We're getting the EXs. Like, okay. We're going to make this video about Jiren. Because Jiren is sort of like the other big ticket character I feel on this banner here. So we'll start with him. And then I think in the next 2 videos, we'll take a look at Casserole, then we'll do Kyoei, and then I think what we'll do is we'll probably combine Champa, Vados, Gohan, and Vegeta into the same video. So let's go ahead and get started here because this is going to take a while. So we have Jiren. Remember, we clicked this button here, and this is going to be a bit of a mess because these are his stats, but remember, these are without title boosts, but they are with the arts boosts. So let's just... It's tough to really evaluate the stats at this point, but let's just look at it as it is here. So I think what you probably end up having to do is you probably subtract like 5,000 for every stat. But he's definitely, remember, this is pre-transformation. This is pretty good. Pretty good here. All right, so Jiren, yellow defense type. He is on Rival Universe, Universe 11, Powerful Opponent, and Universe Rep. Looks like he has healing cards. Heals 5% when used. That's actually really strong. Strike and Blast. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right, so Strike card has Blast Armor, and then the Blast card is just normal. The blue card is a rushing forward attack. Massive explode damage. Applies the following effects self on activation. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Cancels attribute downgrades in normal conditions. Additional 20% to special move damage if enemy health is 50% or above. Okay. I actually kind of like that better than if it was below because it's much more common for enemy health to be above 50%. The green card is the Burning Fighting Spirit. Looks like this is just a stop time green card. So he draws a blue card guaranteed, 50 key, 20% damage inflicted, card draw speed for 20 counts, and then cancels allies' attribute downgrades in normal conditions. That's pretty strong. That is a pretty good green card. 50 key, guaranteed blue card, damage and card draw speed, and cancels attribute downgrades in normal conditions for the whole team. Okay. Take a look at his main ability here. Obviously, we know he transforms into Jiren full power. 25 counts have elapsed. I do like these. These are just traditional transforming units because you don't have to wait or fulfill any ridiculous conditions to transform. It's not like a revival. Just you press the main ability, he's transforming, boom. You have full power Jiren. All right, so he randomly draws a new card. He gets 30% HP back and 50 key. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Destroys all of your enemies' cards. That's pretty good. Just completely wiping your enemy from having any cards available. All right, Z ability, we have 35% to Universe Reps, Powerful Opponent, or Rival Universe Blast Attack and Strike Defense, and then 18% to Universe Rep Blast Defense. Is he a Blast character? No, he's more of a Strike character. I mean, it's kind of similar in terms of like offense, but not that much different. All right, the Unstoppable Warrior, 25% of damage inflicted against Tag God Key. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 90% damage inflicted, 65% reduced damage received. Perfect. -4 to arts cost, cannot be canceled, and then nullifies abnormal conditions for 60 counts. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. He draws a special arts card next. So he draws a green card when he enters the battlefield, and then his green card guaranteed draws the blue card. So that is definitely something we should be remembering about this unit. He restores ki by 25. 40% damage inflicted, cannot be canceled, cannot be stacked. And then he has type neutrality for 10 counts, activates once. So like Ultra Hit comes in, and this guy can actually tank for a decent amount of time, 10 counts. Like, and then he's probably going to die, but at least for the first 10 counts, he can survive. The following effects also occur if enemy health is 50% or above. 30% damage inflicted, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% of damage received. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 20% to health restoration for 15 counts. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this look at this unique ability here. And then when enemy attack is over, he heals by 10% for 3 times. That's actually really strong. You get tackled 3 times, you get tap attack 3 times, you get tap punch 3 times, you get 30% health back. Not bad. And then he shortens ally sub count by 3 times. And then all enemies get 20% damage received for 10 counts. That's not actually bad at all. Not bad whatsoever. Okay, the power to overcome everything. The following effects occur when changing cover. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. That's really good. So if the enemy has a Rising Rush ready, you can just switch into Jiren, and then they no longer can rush you. Cancels enemies' attribute downgrades and buff effects. That's really powerful, once only. And then, by the way, the reason why he has all these effects once only is because you're not really supposed to be dragging the fight on with this Jiren. Like, you're supposed to be switching into him, doing all his stuff once, and then you're supposed to be transforming. So that's the reason why a lot of this stuff is restricted to once only, I think. And then inflicts all... Yeah, here's where we start to get ridiculous. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20 to all arts costs for 5 counts. Now, 5 counts might not sound like a lot, but that's like 3 cards worth, which all have plus 20 to their arts cost. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. Activates during assist, so he's a strike cover change, which obviously... Actually, can you not... Actually, yeah, it looks like you can't cover... you can't chain this with a blue card. So I guess what this probably is this probably is going to be reminiscent of like UI Goku, like the purple UI Goku's cover changes, where all he does is cover change, and you can't you can't chain this with a blue card. Okay, haven't seen one of those in a while. Applies the following effects to all enemies after changing cover. Yeah, so not only do you increase their cost by 20. But you also give them -2 card draw speed, and you give them -50% to key recovery. Yeah, this guy's a really good disruption character. Applies the following effects to self every time another battle member is hit with an enemy's strike or blast arts attack. Activates 10 times. This effect will activate even after transforming, as long as its activation count has not reached 0. Wow. So he even retains this effect post-transformation. 10% damage inflicted for 15 counts. -2 to strike and blast arts cost for 15 counts. -3 to special move arts cost for 15 counts. And then shortens sub count by 1 to get him in faster. I do like this. This is strong. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at him transformed here. What kind of monstrous behemoth stats are we looking at after transforming here? Yeah, I mean, again, this is without title boosts, but this is with the full arts boosts, so... Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. He retains blast armor. Omega Burst Magnetron is the blue card. I always find that name so funny. I don't know. Omega Burst Magnetron. All right, so massive impact damage. 40% special move damage for 3 counts. Cancels attribute downgrades and normal conditions with blast armor. Pretty straightforward, but it should be hitting pretty hard. Heat Rush is the green card. So looks like this is also... No, this is... Wait, oh no, this is a charging forward. Is this one also charging forward? Yeah, I guess, because it has the arrow. Yeah, so this is also charging forward, I guess. All right, so Heat Rush. Randomly draws 1 card. Restores ki by 50. 30% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. That's good. On activation, I'll take that. For a short period of time... Wait, no. Oh, no. Sorry. This is a counter. I remember, yeah, this is what they talked about in the video. This is actually a counter green card. This is a countering Jiren. So for a short period of time, counter will activate upon enemies' melee tap actions or strike arts. So this is literally almost a carbon copy of LF Blue Gogeta's green card counter. He counters tap actions and strike arts. Melee tap actions and strike arts. So when you activate the counter, you get cover null for 10 counts, and you cancel enemy attribute upgrades, and then of course you can chain this with a strike, blast, or special move. So that's a really strong effect there. All right, Jiren, what do you got here? Randomly draws at most 3 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards. Heals by 20%, ki by 50, 50% to the next arts damage inflicted, and then he gets cover null for 10 counts. So a lot of ways for this character to get cover null. You activate the counter, or you press the main ability. All right, the strongest enemy stands alone. 25% of damage inflicted against tag God Key cannot be canceled. The following effects occur after transforming. Oh boy. Yeah, all right. 20% damage inflicted. Remember, he should have the damage inflicted from the pre-transformation state carrying over to this one. He gets 50% to the next arch damage inflicted. He gets card draw speed, 60% to own key recovery, and then he gets Inflicts all enemies attribute downgrade minus 20% to health restoration. We get minus 15% to strike and blast arts power, and minus 30% to special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 40 counts. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. He guaranteed draws a blue card, gets 50 key, and he gets type neutrality for 10 counts once again, which is separate from the pre-transformation one. The following effects occur after enemy attack is over. He heals by 10%, activates 3 times. 20% damage inflicted by allied tag universe rep, which again is really nice for just a supporting. That's actually a permanent support buff. So if he gets tapped once after transforming, he gives the whole allied team an extra damage buff if they're universe rep characters. Shortens allied sub count by 3, activates 3 times, and then inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% of damage received. And then here we continue with this one over here. Following effects occur when changing cover. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1, activates once. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects, activates once. Pretty similar to the pre-transformation, but I mean, it's just, these are really good effects. Like this, these are powerful effects here. Okay, so it looks like he can combo the post-transformation cover change. So, okay, so it looks like he has a strike cover change in base, and then post-transformation he has a blast cover change, which is comboable with the blue card. Okay. So he retains the card draw speed reduction and key reduction upon cover changing. And then this is interesting here. He nullifies enemies' wide range special arts attacks while this character is in one of the following states: side moving or standing still, sidestepping to the left or right, receiving an attack, excludes abnormal conditions and special states caused by certain arts, and excludes cover changes. So as long as this character is switched into the battlefield, the enemy can't AoE green card Jiren, I guess, is what this is sounding like to me. That's really strong. No AoE green cards. So Kid Buu, the Tag 4s, like those are the 2 most prominent AoE green card users right now. That's really good. That is a powerful, that's the first time I've ever seen that. New mechanic. Okay, there we go. That is the initial breakdown for yellow transforming Jiren here. Let me know down below what you guys think of this Jiren. I'm going to go ahead and start breaking down the other characters here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.